Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Happy Sabbath, Captain Aye.
Officer Emmanuel.
Happy Sabbath. Another day of daily bread, Israel. Today's class is going to be called Modest Apparel in Israel. This class for men and women. Men and women, modest apparel. Modest apparel in Israel. Let's stand up, let's face the east, Israel. Let's send up the prayers.
On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
All right, Israel. Modest apparel in Israel. This class for men and women. On my phone. Men and women. I read Romans 12, verse 2 for me.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2.
Come on.
And be not conformed to this world.
The Bible tells us not to be conformed to this world. Us as Israelites, we shouldn't be conformed to this world. We still should not be dressing like we are in the world. We still should not be conformed to the things that's in the world. We should not be. We should be focused on the laws of God. Us in the truth as repentant Israelites, we should be focusing on us changing. Your appearance, that should also change. But yes, believe it or not, that's what should change. Your appearance, men and women. You guys, sisters come in on the Sabbath, dresses be so tight and they know it. It's a crying shame. I know it. Why? How do we know you know? Because you have to look at yourself in the mirror before you leave home. And you know the dress is too tight. Some of them know the dress be too short. Because they know the dress too short. If we sit up there and we ask you to pick up a number 2 pencil, we know you will not be able to. Why? Because of the way you are dressed. So yes, this one thing should change. Your appearance. Men, you got men in the congregation, shirts be tight. You see men, they shirt be so tight, you see they nipples through their shirt. We should not see that. As men, we should not see your nipples. Brothers' shirts be tight. Brothers be having on skin. I know I see the skinny jeans, but now I go throughout some of the congregation, I see the skinny camp pants. I see the skinny camp pants now. Brothers' pants be so tight. See brother calf muscle. See his calf muscle. But let's get back to it. Read Romans 12, verse 2 again. Let's get back to it.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
We should not still be conformed to this world. Our women still dressing like they dressed in the world. Dresses be so tight, it's a crying shame. Dresses be so tight, and they know exactly what they do. They know exactly what they do. It's to entice men. Point blank, period. It's to entice men. It's to make them feel to say, yeah, I still got it. I still got it. You want to be like Stephen Curry's wife. Right. That's what you want to be like. You want to seek attention from other men because that's exactly what's going on. And then you get pissed off when the brother sit up there, he in your DMs. Now you want to tell us. Right. Yeah, hey, look how you dressing. That's why he in your DMs. Yeah, so look, keep reading on there Romans 12.
Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You see what need to be changed? Our minds. Yes, Israel, our minds need to be changed. Why? Because our minds are messed up. Our minds are messed up and gunked up and has been westernized and colonized, and we live exactly how oppressor want us to live. like nothing, like Negroes and thoughts. That's exactly how the enemy want us to live. They want us to live this way. They want us to live this way. They don't want us to be the God-fearing man and woman that we're supposed to be of the Bible. They don't want us to be that. They want us to continue to be that nigger, that thought, that thug, that whoremonger, and that whore. That's what they want us to be. They don't want us to be the Israelites. Knowing we have a dress code when men, we supposed to wear garments. Sisters supposed to have dresses all the way down to the foot and modest apparel. That's how we dressed. For real, the nations that looking at us now, they looking like, these the people of God? These the chosen people of God? Look how they dress. Look how they women dress. Look how they men dress. Hell, in the truth, look how we still dress. Only thing we got to do is have an outing outside of the Sabbath. You really going to see. If you have an outing outside of the Sabbath, we come in and we doing something, sisters finna bring it out. Brothers finna bring it out. Sisters gonna wear they tightest dress. Brothers gonna make sure they wear the newest skinny jeans that's cut up in the front. That's showing your thighs and your kneecap. Men got thighs out. Cut open, got their thighs out now. So it said it says be renewed. It says be transformed by the renewing of your mind. When we come in this truth, our minds must change. With our minds changing, our appearance must change. For real. So watch this. Go from there, officer, to 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. We go through these scriptures a lot, but we ask our people, do you really understand them? When will you apply them? Do you really understand the scriptures? Read what you got.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17. Mm-hmm. Therefore, if any man be in Christ.
You see that? Therefore, if any man be in Christ. Read.
He is a new creature.
It says he is a new creature. A new creature. Read.
All things are passed away.
Them old things. Them little dresses. Them tight dresses. Guess what? They're supposed to be past. They're supposed to be behind you. You're supposed to have on a dress down to the foot. Modestly. You know when the dress too tight and too fit for your body. Sisters know when that dress fitting right on their body. You put it on, and what you got to do at the end, you got to twitch on down. You got to you got to do the twist. You got to do the twist. Do the twist before it can at least come to the kneecap. For at least come to the kneecap. It's a crying shame, Israel. It's a crying shame. Because we coming into the school to learn. Brothers coming into the school to learn. Sisters coming into the school to learn. It's hard for brothers to learn when you got sisters walking around and you see number cheeks. You see number cheeks. Same way with the brothers. Sister can't come straight. Brother come in with the tightest shirt. Brother know exactly what he be doing. Yeah, trying to show his pecs. Then when he eating his food, doing after we eat oatmeal or whatnot. Why this brother chewing? Why his chest got to move? So we doing the exact same thing. That old man and that old woman, the things and the way we used to dress. Guess what? They're supposed to be behind us. It says old things are passed away. You're supposed to put that person behind you. You're supposed to put those things behind you. Those tight dresses, all of that's supposed to went in a box, and you should have gave it away to Goodwill, or you should have just threw it away. It's supposed to be passed away. But we got brothers and sisters in Israel wear some of the tightest and revealing clothes. And it's a crying shame, and it must stop. It must stop. Men here to do the Lord's work, but it's hard for them to do the Lord's work. Why? Because of the way sisters dress. They wear the tightest clothes. Like they ain't got big breasts. Sisters that have the big breasts, they do what? They wear the littlest shirts. They wear the littlest shirts. What they do, they walk around, stand around. The next thing you know, this sister right there in your face and she want to ask you a question. Nah, you can't ask me no question. Sisters be sitting right, knowing that the shirt she has on reveals too much. But guess what? They still a word. They still a word. Why? Because it's brothers in the congregation. That's why. They want the brothers to see it. I told you, sisters gonna have this spirit of that Stephen Curry wife got on her. You want to seek attention from other men. You want to know, and you want to know what thought runs through another man's mind of you instead of your husband. And it's a crying shame. And that's what's really going on. It says, old things are passed away. Read.
Behold, all things are become new.
You're supposed to be a new creature. You're supposed to be transformed. You're supposed to be a new person. The people that knew you in the world, they supposed to see a change in you. And that's the problem. That's what you don't want. You don't want the backlash from those people that you knew in the world. She wearing that? She look like a grandma. That's what sister scared to her. Now you still can dress modest and look very good. Our foremothers did. They dressed in modest apparel. And in the way they looked, it took men's minds prisoners. The way our foremothers looked and dressed. Sisters now, what sisters do, they wear the tightest and the most revealing clothes. Why? Because she want a husband. Yeah. So watch this. Go from there. Go to Ephesians 4, verse 22. We must change. Our minds have to change, Israel, especially the way we dress. And it's a crying shame for you brothers to be wearing skinny jeans. Camp pants. I never seen camp pants that little. Nowadays, it's this new generation. It's this new generation, man. This new generation. I never, since I've been in the truth, seen skinny camp pants until now. Until now. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
So that old person was, it says, which is corrupt. The way you was living and the way you dressing, that was a corrupt according to your deceitful lust. So the way we dressed back then, we still should not be dressing that way. Some of you sisters still got those tight dresses that you used to wear to the club in your closet. In your closet. Why? Because you already know you just don't know when. You know you gonna bug the hell out. That's why a lot of you keep those dresses and those pants in your closet. Because you know you're going to bug the hell out. You just don't know when. Yes, that's what you do. That's why you keep it in the closet. All the way in the back to the left. We know it because soon as a brother or sister fall out, all of a sudden you tell them you got all these clothes already. So you done went to the mall and racked up already. You done balled out already and bought you some clothes. No, you done already had that. You still had it. You were just waiting. You waiting on the right thing to come out. And next thing you know, I'm out of here. Then next thing you know, Daisy Dukes, tight dresses, titties out, all of that. All of that. For real. But you the sister that want the husband. You the brother that want the wife. And both gonna get the devil the Bible speaks of. Yeah, oh man, I like that. You see what she got on? Yeah, all the men see what she got on. Yeah, bro, all the men see what she got on. Don't be there, brother. We're going to get that in Proverbs 7. We're going to get it too. Watch. Finish that up. Watch. We're going to get it.
Verse 23.
Watch this.
And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
See, the Bible constantly telling us to change our minds, to be renewed in the spirit of your mind, meaning to change your mind, change your ways, meaning to change the way we dress. When we come into this truth, when we repent, we're supposed to change all of that, our appearance, the way we talk. All of these things must change. For real, Rick.
And that ye put on that new man.
The new man. You put on that new man, that righteous brother or sister that's dressing according to our culture and the way we dress. Not the way American and all the other nations dress, but at the way we dress. Israel. We got a dress code. Rick.
Which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness.
You see that, in righteousness and true holiness. So our minds must change. Israel, our minds must change. With our minds changing, guess what else will change? The way you dress. Because you will now think in your head and you will look in the mirror and be like, I can't wear this to the Sabbath class. All them brothers in there, I'll be a stumbling block. And a lot of you sisters don't care about being that stumbling block. You want the brother to stumble over you and fall on top of you. That's what you want. You want that brother to sit up there and stumble and fall over you and land on top of you. Because that'd be the story anyway. Hey, sis, what happened? He stumbled and he landed on top of me. Yeah, for 2 hours? Yeah, for 2 hours. So that's what we must do. We must change our minds, Israel. Our minds must change. So when we come into this truth, the way our minds must change, and when our minds change, we'll sit up there, a brother look in the mirror, and he'll know his damn shirt too tight. Bro, your shirt too tight. If you lift your arm up and your shirt keep going down, and next thing you know, when you put your arm down, your shirt all the way up here to your shoulder, that means it's too little. That means it's too tight. Brother, go salute. He go around, shirt constantly going like this because his arm so big and his shirt so small, so it could constantly rolling up. Then next thing you know, he put his arm down, shirt already right here.
They want it to look like
that. Yeah. Next thing you know, he gonna cut his out to see if a sister see his pecs, his muscles. Brother like this, sit down. Bro, why the hell you sitting sideways? He trying to show his muscles. He want to show his pythons off. All right. But watch. But that's why there's a lot of things going on, though. Believe it or not, a lot of different things going on. Why? Because we ain't been renewed in the spirit of our minds, and we have not changed the way we look yet. Because a lot of us scared to change our appearance. A lot of you scared to change your appearance because you scared of the backlash that you're going to get from the people that you knew in the world. That's why. But watch this. Go to 1 Timothy 2, verse 9. Go to 1 Timothy 2, verse 9.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, and verse 9.
Get Adorn for me first. Pull up Adorn first. Adorn.
In like manner also.
It says, in like manner also. Come on.
That women adorn themselves.
It says adorn themselves. Let's see what the word adorn means. It says to make more beautiful or attractive. Let's see the synonyms. It says embellish, decorate, furnish, ornament, add ornament to, enhance, beautify, purify, grace, enrich, bedeck, deck out, dress up. It says dress up, trick out, trim. So look, out of that, you see dress up and enhance. So it says that women should adorn themselves. It says adorn themselves. So you got enhance, you got dress up. So it says our women must dress up or enhance themselves in what?
In modest apparel.
And what does the word modest mean? Let's see what the word modest means, because it said modest apparel. Because sisters don't understand the word modest. Go all the way down to number 3. Go down. Go down to number 3. So watch this. It says of a woman dressing or behaving so as to avoid impropriety or indecency, especially to avoid attracting sexual attention. That's what you're supposed to be doing when you dress modest. You avoiding sexual attention. Why? Because you are covered up. But for some reason, sisters still getting that sexual attention. Why? Because your boobs and nipples still out and your ass cheeks still out. We're going to tell you how it is. We're going to tell you how it is. Cleavage, just like, hey, it's for brothers and sisters. Brothers be having their cleavage out. So it's the same way with the brothers too. Brother's shirt be so tight, knowing he got big muscles. But you go find, why do you go get the medium-sized shirt? Brothers that be the biggest, they go get the smallest shirt. Why? Because that's the way they dress in America. That's the way these the big men, big buff men dress in America. They wear the tightest and smallest shirt. Why? To entice a woman, to show their muscles off. So it says to avoid sexual attention. That's what the word modest means. So if you got a brother in your DM because of what you have on, guess what? That's on you. Because you should change your mind. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And you should put off that old man and woman. A lot of us bring things and problems upon ourselves because we have not changed yet. And then with you not being changed, you expect somebody else to be changed. For real, it's time for our women to dress modest. It's time for our men to dress like warriors. Warriors don't wear tight cargo pants. It's time to run. Brother can't run. Try to run, he busts a hole right there with a kneecap part at. Yeah. Watch this. Read it from the top again. Verse 9.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves.
It says adorn themselves, enhance or dress up, or dress in, read.
In modest apparel.
In modest apparel. In clothing that's going to help you avoid sexual attention.
Did you read the next one?
Watch this. It says of clothing. It's in parentheses, it says of clothing, not revealing or emphasizing the figure. Do what? Don't let me adjust them. Have a pant. The tights up on the dress all heished up just to make her butt look just right. Now I gotta have them up just a little more. Let me see. Got the tights all the way up to her. Why? To entice a brother. That's why. It says modest dress means the hemlines must be below the knee. Let me read that part again. Modest dress means that it says that hemlines must be below the knee. But the scriptures tell us down to the foot. Down to the foot. So I don't see what sisters, I see what sisters do. They say this down to the foot, but it's still tight as hell on her body. Yeah. Some of them, you that Coke bottle, but some of you are that 2-liter Coke bottle. I'm telling you how it is. We gonna tell it how it is. Yeah, some of you that 2-liter. Some of you, some you got the Dollar Tree brand, the 3-liter. The 3-liter. So look, we dress like this in the truth. Believe it or not, yes, brothers and sisters are dressing like this in the truth. We must change Israel, point blank, period. Believe it or not, the whole world is waiting on the manifestation of the sons of God. This whole world is waiting on the Israelites to get right. They waiting on Israel to get right. The whole world is waiting on it. Y'all see, we make trends. All nations follow our trends and the things that we do. So the way our women dress, why you think all the other nations women want dress the way they do? For real. So watch this. Keep reading on it, officer.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness.
It says with shamefacedness, meaning what? You must be shy. You got sisters in this truth ain't shy at all. Ain't shy at all. It's not shy at all. It says you should be shamefaced. Read.
And sobriety.
And sobriety. Nah, we ain't meaning you supposed to be no nun that you can't say nothing. That's what brothers and sisters do. Instead of being renewed in the spirit of your mind, brothers and sisters' mind go elsewhere. Sisters, we can't speak when we nuns now. Nah, shamefacedness meaning you don't need to be in no man face. You're supposed to be showing shamefacedness. You don't need to be in no man's face. Yeah, stretch forth. Yeah, that's what them stretch forth necks do. Them ostrich. For real. Watch this. Keep reading.
Not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
Now, this right here doesn't mean sisters, y'all cannot dress in these things with the broidered hair, the gold, the pearls, or costly array. It means don't glorify yourself in these things, just like our women do in the world, just like these entertainers do. It said don't glorify yourself in these things. Read.
But which becometh women professing godliness.
You see what you supposed to be professing? Godliness. When we're in the school, that's what you're supposed to be professing, godliness. With what?
With good works.
With good works. The good works is the works that you put in within the body for what you doing to help push this truth. With good works. You're supposed to have good works in this truth. Why? Because you're going to get judged by your works. Yes, sisters, you're going to get judged by your works. So, yes, we have a lot of work to do. Y'all also have a lot of work to do. Look at the way our sisters still are dressing, the young girls that's coming into the congregation. Just because they 25, 26, and 28 years old, that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that they still grown. It's a lot of our women that age still not mature. It's a lot of men that age still not mature. They still has a lot to learn. And it's our elder sisters' job in the body to teach the younger women in the body on how to dress, on how they should sit, on how they should pick up different things off the floor. Because I forgot it was a little thing that they had showing the different ways that women pick things up off the floor. And they showed that our women did not know how to pick things up off the floor. They showed how the white woman, she squat down, how she do pick something up, and then they showed the difference with our sisters. What they do, bend straight over. And what soon they bend straight over, what's in the air? Cheeks. Yeah.
Put it in the air.
Yeah. It says with good works within the body. Within the body. With good works. Your good works, it ain't talking about your sexual skills. It's not talking about that. That ain't your good works. Well, watch this. Read.
Verse 11.
But this it on that. This it on that. Go from there to Proverbs 7. Proverbs 7 right fast. Proverbs 7 right fast. Now watch this. It just started at verse 10. I just want verse 10. Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 10.
Watch this.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
With the attire of an harlot, and what else?
And subtle of heart.
And subtle of heart. Now, a lot of you sisters, believe it or not, I'm telling you now, the way you be dressing, you dressing just like the women in the world. And what do we call them women in the world when they dress like that? Whores. It says there made him a woman with the entire of an harlot. What is an harlot? And harlots were things that's going to do what? Entice a man and make a man look. Sisters will know what they be doing. Wear the tightest clothes. Don't try to cover up at all. Don't wear no type of cover up. Don't wear no type of cover up. Why? Because she wanted to be seen. She wanted to be seen. So the entire of a harlot is to entice a man to make him look, to make him break his neck. So she know when she walk in, she know brothers. She know first thing she doing, she look over to the brother side to see who all looking. Then when she sit down, she still gonna look to see who still looking as she sit down.
That ain't shame-face either. Sisters be trying to make eye contact with every man.
Yeah.
That ain't shame-face.
Yeah. Brother tell her, sister, we locked eyes. Yeah, he locked eyes all right, sister. You want to know what he locked eyes with? Them double D's. That's what he locked eyes with. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. Go for men and women. It says it made him a woman with the entire of an harlot. Watch this. Matter of fact, read verse 11.
Verse 11. She is loud and stubborn.
There's a lot of our sisters in this truth, believe it or not. Loud and stubborn as hell. On Facebook. We be going to different congregations, and we see how the sisters act, just like we were saying in Sir Rock 41, things to be ashamed of. And one of them is to salute your brother. We in Kentucky. So we in Kentucky. The men just came in. We just came in. We were coming in from war. You know, we brothers have to use the bathroom, all of that. So we got men all in coming into school, going to the bathroom. We got sisters sitting right there, the men's restroom right there. You just got sisters, okay, men just walking by, sisters just right there sitting down, talking, having their own conversations. Like ain't no men just walked in the building. You don't hear no sister saying shalom, most high in Christ bless, happy Sabbath. You ain't hear that. You ain't hear that. You ain't hear that. And it ain't just in their congregation. It's in different congregations we go to. Sisters don't be saluting. Some sisters, they salute the men, but some sisters don't even salute all the sisters in the congregation. And if you got that type of spirit on you, you got the devil on you. It said you should be ashamed not to salute your brother. You don't want to salute your brother since you don't know when the next time you're going to see them. And the last thing, y'all, the only thing you can remember is that you had pride, that you were so built, your pride was so built up that you didn't even say shalom, most high in Christ bless to your brother and sister. Now, that's the last thing that's on your mind. Man, I didn't even say shalom. For real. Go from there. Watch this. We were talking about watch this. Matter of fact, remember we was talking about being renewed. Being renewed in the spirit of our mind, putting off that old man. Watch this. Give me that in Ezekiel 16:44. Ezekiel 16:44. And I'm going to tell you something. In the way some of our sisters dress, and they'll go, some of them will go prowl over their family member house. And guess what? Some of them, oh, girl, you know you look good. Dress be tight as hell. See, you got to approve of that. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 44.
Read.
Behold, everyone that useth proverbs.
It says everyone that use proverbs. Read.
Shall use this proverb against thee.
Say they going to use this proverb against thee, Israel. Read.
Saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
You heard it? As is the mother, so is the daughter. So that's why your mind must change. Because your mother taught you all the things that she did. So she taught you the way you supposed to dress. Oh, girl, you need to wear this. They're going to bring this type of man. You wear this going to bring that type of man. You're going to need a man for rent. You're going to need a man for the phone bill, for the cable bill. Going to need them for all of these different things. So you dress this way, you're going to attract this type of man. If you dress this way, you attract this type of man. We see it. Don't dress like that. We don't want you to attract no thug. And what's the first thing they attract anyway? The thug. So when we come into this truth, the thing that you must do, you must change. The things that our mothers and our mothers and fathers taught us, it must change. We must put those things behind us. Yes, yes, your mother taught you how to dress. Yes, she taught you. She taught you all the things, everything that you know about the world, your mother taught you. And guess what? You have to be retaught. You have to be retaught. For real. It says, as is the mother, so is the daughter. But let's stay in Ezekiel. Let's see what Ezekiel say about the men. Let's get that in Ezekiel 44. Ezekiel 44. Got brothers out here with the tightest shirts on. See brothers' nipples through their shirt. That's a crying shame. For real. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 44, verse 18. They shall have linen bonnets upon their heads.
It says, so they shall have linen bonnets upon their heads.
And shall have linen breeches upon their loins.
You see what we're supposed to have upon our loins? Linen breeches. Well, watch this. Read.
They shall not gird themselves.
They shall not gird themselves with anything. Read.
With anything that causeth sweat.
That causes it to sweat. So you men wearing these tight clothes, these tight cargo pants. It said we should not gird ourselves with anything that'll cause us to sweat. Hey, this is what the Bible say. This is what the Bible say. Brother be having on little tight shirts, little tight pants. Brothers, I sure hate it for when we have the 30 days, 31 days of camp, and then 90 degrees out there. You gonna look crazy with that tight shirt and them tight cargo pants. You gonna be sweating. You gonna look crazy. I'm telling you. It says, man, we should gird ourselves. It says we supposed to have linen breeches upon our loins. Upon our loins. Israelite men, brothers, we do not sag. We do not show our underwear. And we do not wear skinny jeans. It says you don't supposed to wear nothing that'll cause thee to sweat. Yes, this is in the Bible. Let's read it again. Yeah, where we at? Could you call and read it off?
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 44, verse 18.
Read.
They shall have linen bonnets upon their heads.
Come on.
They shall have linen breeches upon their loins.
It says they shall have linen breeches upon their loins. Read.
They shall not gird themselves with anything that causeth sweat.
It says you shouldn't wear nothing that'll cause you to sweat. The different things that our men wear nowadays, that's what causes them to sweat so bad. And they say skinny jeans, they say the study, they say skinny jeans let me see. I have to find it. I have to find the study that they said on skinny jeans. I don't want to say I don't want to mess it up and say something wrong online. So I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get the study. But when you get a chance to y'all look at the study on skinny jeans for you men out here that love the word. Look at the study on skinny jeans. You won't worry after you look at the study on skinny jeans. It's a reason that they make all these clothing. And believe it or not, one TV show let us know that this clothing line and these things for the men and our men and women was going to happen and it was going to come to pass. Boondocks, Aaron Magruder. He was showing in Boondocks the way the men was going to dress in the near future and the way the women was going to dress in the near future. You know what I'm saying? And our people just thought, there was for comedy, but he actually brought that out for educational purposes. A lot of our people didn't understand how spiritual it was. And he was giving a lot of educational lessons doing those series of doing the Boondocks. And now a lot of things that was on the Boondocks is actually coming to play now. So our people must understand that. So watch this. Read verse 18 again. My bad.
Verse 18. They shall have linen bonnets upon their heads, and shall have linen breeches upon their loins.
It says have linen breeches upon their loins. Come on.
They shall not gird themselves with anything that causeth sweat.
It says they should not wear anything that causes them to sweat. So brothers, cut it out. Brothers, cut it out. Cut it out, brothers. Brothers that's online, if you that brother that got the skinny cargo pants, do us a favor. And if you need help, ask the brothers around you, look, bro, I need some new campaigns this big enough for me. This my actual size. That's what you need to do. Because it's embarrassing. Walking past camp, we see brothers posted, and you see they pants tight as hell. Warriors don't wear tight pants, tight warrior clothes to war. You going to war, you going, it's fitting tight on my arms, G. Yeah. How they look? They're tight as hell. That's how it look. You can't run. You can't jump. Man, if something go on, something pop off at camp, we got to break out and run. We got to jump just say a 8-foot gate. And you got on skinny jeans, skinny cargo pants. It's over for you, buddy. They gonna say one didn't. He gonna be like the ghetto reporter, the black dude with the gold bike. You gonna be that brother that get left in the jets. And one guy left in the jets. He had on some skinny cargo pants where he couldn't climb the gate. So he got left in the jets. Brothers better cut it out. I'm telling you, it's going to be a time where we got to go and break out and run. They finna do some damage to the prophets. And here the brother go with the tight cargo pants. Left in the jets. That's what they going to have on World Star. Israelite left in the jets. All right, brothers. So he said we should not wear nothing that'll cause thee to sweat. Watch this. Go to Isaiah right fast. Go to Isaiah right fast. 3